I'm Rachel Reed. I am the sales counselor here with Coventry Homes in Foxbrook. We are located right off of 1103 in Cibolo, Texas.
All right. And with us today, too, we have Yvonne Ochoa Pina with Happy State Bank. And she can help with all kinds of creative financing just in case the in house financing doesn't work for you. And she's going to tell us a little bit about what she can offer.
So we're visiting these communities because in certain communities of San Antonio, there are opportunities for zero down payment for financing, which is very helpful. A lot of not only first time home buyers, but we can also get second time home buyers. Like they're just about to move up, and some of these Coventry gorgeous homes are great for move up. So if you are looking for an opportunity to purchase your next home, but you don't quite have the down payment, I'm here to help you. So feel free to give me a call if you have questions on that, and we can look at what you can do. There are opportunities where people are doing cash out refinances for the down payment to get ready to purchase their next home. And that's another opportunity that we can discuss as well.
All right. Thank you for that. So now we're going to go into our first question. And here we go. All what inquiring minds want to know. What are the top three behind the walls features that make this home more energy efficient or durable than a resale home?
Okay, awesome. So, first of all, one of the things that I think is important to mention about how Coventry Homes builds their houses is we actually do stick frame builds as opposed to doing pre assembled panels that are delivered. So, everything is assembled on site, which gives us more control over the quality and the strength of the build. Another thing that I think is really cool that we do is in wall pest control. So there's tubing that goes on the inside of the walls where they're able to do the pest control. Yeah, they're able to do the pest control without having to, one, come into your house, and then two, without having to spray those chemicals inside your house or around your house. It all just goes through the tubing in the walls, which I think is awesome. Something that we have to do with our builds here at Coventry is pass the Burgess energy efficiency test, as well as do what they call a blower door test, is where they suck all of the air out of the house and they test for any leaks in the seals and things like that to test how, the house is sealed off and able to, keep the good air in and that cold air in during the summers, and also warm your house during the winter and not let that cold air in. One other thing that I think is worth mentioning is our 3.2 Energy Star rating, which is an excellent rating for energy efficiency, and all of our homes are held to that standard. So, when you're looking at buying, pre-owned as opposed to new home, I definitely think, energy efficiency is something that everyone is looking at, and we are definitely held to a very high standard when it comes to energy efficiency.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm
Man.
going to give an example just because it's financing. When we're doing a mortgage payment, we're looking at their mortgage payment, but we don't know what they have separately. And when they're if they're coming into a newer home that's very insulated, such as Coventry, their electricity bill is, instead of $250, $300, it's like $100, $150, just because of how well the efficiency is for these newer properties. So keep that in mind also on your savings and if you're trying to go up on a higher payment.
Awesome. Very good to mention.
Great information.
Savings.
Yes, everybody wants savings.
Yes,
Who doesn't?
yes.
All right, we're going to go on to the next question. We seem to be moving along, so we're just going to keep it rolling.
Yeah.
So, beyond the base price, what is the sweet spot that the budget most buyers spend at the design center to get the specific look?
Okay, yeah. So usually we recommend that people budget for about 10%. That's what we're putting in the inventory home. So when you're looking at the homes that are on the ground and the finish outs, countertops, cabinets, flooring, all of those homes, as well as the structural upgrades, all of those homes are about 10%. So let's say if you go and you're like, well, I want a little more than that, then I would say maybe 15% of whatever the base price is what ends up being spent at Design Center to make the home yours and custom and have that really nice, elegant finish.
All right, awesome. All right, and everybody wants to know as well, what incentives or rate buy down programs are you currently offering to help buyers lower their monthly payments?
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so right now, one of the best programs that we have going on is a 4.99 locked rate for 30 years. And then we're also doing 2% towards closing costs. So that really helps, especially when you're trying to keep that payment low and then come into the house with as little out of pocket as possible. We're also offering a 3.99 ARM loan, which is also a 30-year loan with a 3.99 for the first 5 years. So just depending on, where you're wanting to have your savings and what makes the most sense for you, how long you're going to be in the house, things like that, that can be a really good option as well. But both are really great programs, just depending on what's the best fit for you.
Sounds good. All right. And what is the most exciting amenity or commercial development coming to this specific community in the next 18 months?
I don't know.
No, you do. You told me, hey, there is infrastructure
Yeah.
going on like crazy out
Yes.
here.
So
Yeah.
they're definitely expanding all along 1103. We're widening the road to help, with the growing area and all of the cars that are coming because of that. We have the movie theater and arcade that has gone up in the last couple of years, as well as restaurants and local businesses that are moving to the area. Cibolo over the last couple of years has just grown so amazingly, and like I said, they're getting the roads ready now, so ready for more growth.
Yeah, and if you don't like one HEB, there's access to another HEB.
Yes, we have the HEB here in Cibolo, and then really close up 35. We have the one in Shirts as well.
Right, and then our final question is, what is the one thing most buyers overlook or forget to ask about when they first walk into a model home?
I think one of the things that sometimes people forget to ask about is what's an upgrade and what comes standard. A lot of times people will come in and think if the base price is going to include everything that is in the model. So with the models, they do have certain upgrades that are supposed to be showy to make you feel like, okay, this home has character, things like that. So asking what upgrades are in the model and what upgrades can I add to my home. Sometimes there's stylized accent walls or things like that, and sometimes people fall in love with that and then find out that's something they have to do after the fact. So definitely always asking things like that. And then also about the builder warranty, asking your builder what kind of warranties they have, how long does it last for the behind the walls, how long for the structure of the roof and the foundation, things like that, because that's an advantage of buying with new home construction is your warranties. And so knowing what kind of warranty comes with the home, I think is really important. And sometimes people forget to ask that until they're going under contract, actually.
Right,
And
that's
then I
a
also
bad
want to
time.
mention one thing. For that.
Yeah.
The insurance. Usually, the people do get a great insurance premium when they are purchasing newer with a new roof. They get all the discounts. So that's another plus, because homeowners insurance has gone up, and we've seen it in a lot of mortgage payments. So that's another great bonus feature as well.
Exactly. Well, we thank you for taking the time to listen to what Coventry has to offer. If you need representation, I am Diana Reed. I'm a real estate agent with the Schrader Group, and I would love to take you to tour one of these fabulous homes and to meet Rachel in person. And then, of course, we can discuss and I can help walk you through the contract, financing, all of that, and represent you to the fullest and go above and beyond of your expectations. And then, of course, again, we have Yvonne in case you don't qualify for financing through here, where there's a will and there's a way. And I said Yvonne is fabulous at pulling rabbits out of a hat to get people covered. So, and she can tell you how to get in touch with her.
Yes. And so if you want to always contact me, you can contact me on my mobile number or on the Happy State Bank website. I would love to help you. And the other part is I do work with a lot with down payment assistant programs as well. So there might be an opportunity that could possibly help you get into a property as well. And there are some type of down payment assistance for second-time home buyers as well that we can also take a look at. So if you have this in your plan to purchase in 2026, let us help you as a team to figure out how we can get you into your new home.
Yep. And we will be providing our contact information. Everything will be in the caption at the end of this video. Thanks for taking the time to listen.